Welcome to the Sisters Like Us podcast. I'm Lakin, and I'm 30-something.
I'm Allie, and I'm 20-something. Join us each week as we talk about anything
and everything. So grab a glass of wine
or a bottle, and let's drink about it.
Oh my gosh, actual cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. We have wine this week.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to episode 91 of the Sisters Like Us podcast. And of course, the air conditioning decided to switch on right in that moment. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I did decide this week, well, and I was prepping for this episode, that instead of doing like a true like weekly recap, like here's what we did and like that just feels really like boring and kind of, I don't know, like it's not that exciting.
No, it's not.
So,
and especially because like we know what each other did, so I'm like, yes,
it's really just about sharing and not necessarily about telling each other.
Anyone cares?
Yeah, and maybe,
unless it's something like big that we can touch on, like when we go to see Hillary Duff, like we'll touch on that. But
right, and so even though I also thought it would like spark tangents and whatever, and sometimes it did, but I thought a better idea in terms of like the last week is to do a high and a low. Mm-hmm. And it can be like, mine aren't really like related to actual like things I did. I mean, I guess one of them is, but like it's not like I went to a concert, you know what I mean? Like that's really like kind of a boring high. It's more like something, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we're gonna start doing, is a high and a low. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, my high, which Allie already noticed and called out, is that I got a new phone. Finally, Allie has been giving me shit for
the back is cracked. Like it's like literally hanging on for dear life.
It was hanging on for dear life, and the 0.5 camera stopped working a couple months ago, and that was annoying. But like I like to wait to trade in my phone when the other one is paid off. Mm-hmm. So my old phone was finally paid off, and so I went to AT&T today and got a new phone. I got the blue because that's the only one they had in the size that I wanted. I don't know what I would have picked between the orange or the silver. You know what I realized though? Which you won't care because sports. But the three color choices were literally like my favorite three
Cowboys,
sports
Spurs,
teams.
and UT.
Well, yes.
And I feel like if they had orange, you would have gotten orange.
Yeah, maybe, I think. But he literally was like the only one I have in the not pro. Or no, I have the pro, but not the max. Mm-hmm. The not max and the 256 was the blue.
I always get the max, but the bad thing about the max is nothing because it's amazing. But the one thing that sucks is they have less color options, so you can't get like...
Oh, they don't do the fun colors?
Yeah, I think the only max colors they have are silver... that color.
Not the orange?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have considered orange.
No offense, I would never get that. But.
No, and I don't know if I would have either. I don't know. It was kind of nice that I didn't have to make that decision today. He was just like, this is the one I have, unless you want to wait for it to get delivered or change one of the, like, things about it. And I was like, no, I don't. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have upgraded in like memory space, but I didn't want to pay for that because I don't even use what I have now.
Yeah. So this is actually funny because my low has to do with space on your phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but you probably, what size phone do you have?
256.
Oh my God. And you run out of space?
I hadn't, and then guys, I have 70,000 photos and videos.
Holy shit.
So, and it's because I just always take so much.
Yeah, and you don't go
at work too. Yeah.
Have I ever told you about the app that I love for that?
Yeah.
You need to do it.
But, well, that's one of my lows now that I think about it, but I also have another low.
Okay.
But we can say with the highs.
Okay, what's your high first?
So, I had a wedding this weekend, and it was fun because my roommate was a bridesmaid, and so I kind of got to, like, relax, like, after my duties were done and, like, dance and, like, have a glass of wine, and I was just like, wow, like, I'm actually just, like, allowed to do this because...
it's your business.
Yeah. And, like, sometimes, like, you know, certain venues have, like, rules, but, like, they, like, the lead bartender was like, yeah, just let me know what you want, like, whatever. And, like, it felt weird because I was wearing, like, black pants and sneakers and everyone was in, like, dresses and stuff, but I was like, you know what, screw it, like, I'm just gonna dance, whatever. Yeah, and it was so fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah. So that was probably my high. It made waiting for the dance floor to end a lot easier because I was enjoying it. Usually I'm just like in the corner, like
sitting there
waiting.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Like that one stretch of time at a wedding.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours of brutally nothing. Because I don't believe in like family picking things up at the end of the night.
No, and we were texting a little bit when she was at the wedding, and my suggestion would never be to have family do it. I was just thinking you could hire somebody someday that's not necessarily in the budget now, but maybe someday you could hire somebody to do that piece of it so you can go home and sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen like really success in like either having an assistant like being there early in the morning or being there late at night. Like, I just think the couple and the parents feel better when it's like the lead planner that's handling the things at night, because then I can take things home and coordinate like the
next day piece of it,
which I still have to get, like that part of it. And also like I'm the one with the cards and gifts, so like I'm the one that like gives it to them at the end of the night. So like I think there's that like trust aspect of it. Like,
I guess that makes sense.
If it's like really easy, like that one was pretty easy, so I probably could have just like had someone
I was gonna say you could decide based on the wedding, right? If there's like a super DIY wedding, maybe it's like, no, you're gonna stay and you're gonna do it.
So that's actually a thing, that my hair's falling out also. It's really great.
Mine is too, but that's like really normal for having a 4-month-old. You like lose your hair at like 4 months postpartum.
Yeah, I've fully decided that I will not be partaking in any DIY type of wedding. I'm going to like kind of, if that's something that someone's interested in, like off the bat, like no.
Yeah, and that's
like,
fair. You get to decide what the client that's the best fit for you.
It's just not, and if it gets to a point where it's like halfway through, they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to do this, then I'm charging extra because it's so much more work.
Yeah, that's fair too. I don't think you have to decide all of the aspects of your business today, right?
No.
Like whether you have somebody close for you someday, you could change your mind and you could do it and then you go back or whatever. You know what I mean?
And now I think like I have time to be like, okay, I could reflect a little bit over the past like 3 weeks. Yeah. But like I just, in between those weddings,
there was no time
for reflection. But only have like 2 more weekends and then I move. So like
now it's time to like,
which I already did the kitchen today. It was really easy. Cause like there's nothing in there.
That's amazing.
Well, I didn't pack anything because I still need to use things.
Fair.
So like
you decluttered the kitchen. You didn't necessarily.
I emptied the cabinets.
Yeah.
It's just easy because there's just like not a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have like 1 box for kitchen. Like it's gonna be great. But anyways, I'm very.
You're probably gonna have to do a little shopping.
Oh yeah, I have 0 plates.
Yeah.
0. Thankfully, I have new bowls.
You know what we should do, which I really want to do, is I want to go to like a suburb Home Goods.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm thankful that we have them in the city, but I want to go to like a suburb-sized Home Goods.
Yeah. Yeah, my other low was the rain on the boat. That was scary.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. It wasn't scary. We were just, really?
Yeah. It was just a lot. It was overstimulating. It's so funny because like my roommate was like, for example, like she's like, how do you do this every weekend? Like, how are you not so overstimulated? Like by all of these people and like the music and like weddings are overstimulated.
They are, yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, I get overstimulated by the most niche things, I think.
So to tell you the quick story, we on Thursday night had the boat and it was absolutely gorgeous. Like the weather was perfect. It was sunny when we left and it felt warm when you were just like in the parking lot. But then once you were on the water and moving, there was a breeze and it was beautiful and it was so great. And the rain forecast seemingly had pushed till after we were going to get back. Well, we're cruising back when we're like maybe 5 minutes from the harbor and it starts to drizzle. And then all of a sudden...
But it wasn't just like, it was like hard rain.
No. It started as drizzle and then all of a sudden it was like...
Hail.
It feels like that because you're moving fast. It wasn't hail. It was regular rain.
Thought it was hail.
No. It feels like that. Like it feels like that like pelting feeling because we were moving in a boat.
I feel like I was stressed because of Lila and Leo, not because of myself. Like I was just like...
That's fair.
Like when I was little, I was so scared of storms. So like
yeah, Lila wasn't scared in the slightest. She was like, it's fine. Leo doesn't know any better. He definitely woke up, but it was also fine. It was just them being wet. And that was more my thing, is like the effort of cleanup from us getting wet. Luckily, Mom had packed 2 random towels, thank God. And so we put one over Leo and one over Lila. And now the walk from the boat to the cars, we got absolutely drenched.
I just start walking and we're just like a puddle up to my ankles.
Yeah, like there was.
And I was just holding Lila and
in
like
the towel,
and she just kept like peeking out and she goes, "Are we almost there?" And it was so shout out also to my new car, because I get in my car like literally dripping.
Oh yeah, we were. I mean, I wrung out my dress before I sat in the car.
I didn't even have time to do that. I got in my car. And my seats are so magical. When I got home, I get out of my car, my seat was dry. My seat is waterproof. Like, I'm not kidding. It was dry.
Yeah, you do have a magical brand new car.
Like, the seats are crazy because when it's hot outside, like the car is hot, the seats aren't reactive to the sun. So like it's not like my skin gets hot, because it's just like exactly how it was when I left it.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's water is not a big not a deal. So like I'm like, oh okay, so like the sport version was worth it for sure.
Yeah. It wasn't scary. It was just we were soaking wet, and then we got home and had to like everybody was soaked, so the speed at which we could like get the kids to bed was like an effort, you know. But it was fine.
Yeah.
So my low is that we have been working on Leo's nap transition from 4 naps a day to 3 naps. And any nap transition is going to be effort and work, and it's exhausting, and it's like, it's just, I'm ready to like be through the transition, and the 3 naps to be like our regular consistent, like, and it doesn't feel like I'm kind of like really pushing him at the end, which I am right now, but I know once we're consistently on that, it will be that for a while, and it will feel good, so.
Yeah. So, I have another low, because... Like, no, this is actually really good because they're like pinpoint things that happened. And one, it reminds you what you're grateful for with the highs. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm really grateful for those seats, you know?
Yeah.
But so today, this goes into media. So are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So today, like, Mondays are just chill. Like, I do what I have to do, but I'm not like starting anything new. I'm not like, that's what I've decided. Like, it's going to be one of those days where it's like, if I have to work, okay, like I'll like do what I have to do, but I'm not going to like start an itinerary or like do a ton of reach out or like that kind of thing. It's kind of like things I could do from the couch, you know? And I was, if you guys remember from the live, if you've been listening for that long, I like accidentally bought that like subscription where like I watch all of those like little like drama shorts or whatever, and that are like really cringy and like.
And if you want to know how much she spent on it, go watch the episode from the live show.
And you guys, it's over. It's really sad because I was in the middle of watching one today,
and then it ended.
It said, "Start your subscription." I was like, "Oh no!" Because what would happen is like every once in a while I would remember I have it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah," like.
Was it a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription?
It was a yearly subscription. So like, because I accidentally bought it for a year, and then I was like, oh my god, I have a year, and a year feels like a lifetime when you like do something.
Wow, because the live show was like almost a year ago.
Yeah, because I think I did it in like July. Yeah, so that would make sense.
Crazy.
So anyways, so R.I.P. Candy Jar. It was nice knowing you.
Did you consider like a monthly just to get through that one?
No, you know what? It's such a brain rot.
It is.
And like, I watch enough things that are brain rot.
Fair.
And I think what appeals people, I think when you're watching it like on TikTok when the ads come, is it's always like right before like a steamy kissing scene, or like right before like, and like respectfully, like as someone who's watched a ton of them, they're not that steamy. And
but the ad is really good.
Right, the ad is always super steamy, and then when you watch it, it's like the kisses are like very like, they're not even like TV show kisses where they're like, you know, whatever. So, which, and not that I need it to be steamy, but like, also, you kind of do. Like, I feel like that's what those are for.
Yeah.
Like, when I tell people about them, they're like, oh, like the like things, they look like porn. I'm like, no.
But they're not.
They're just like actually like that game Episode, you know, Episode. So people my age would know what it is probably, but
Ouch.
it's like this little game where you like choose your story basically. Like so like you're like a little person, and then you're like, are you gonna kiss him, run away, or this? And then you like pick, and then it's like a whole thing. But it's like I played it a long time ago.
Okay.
And it's like that, but like real life. It feels like.
Okay.
But all those games suck now because it's like if I want to like kiss him, I need like 60 coins, and I'm like, and then
you
it's
gotta
like
pay like whatever for your coins.
So, but speaking of fun apps,
okay.
So I'm really into like I have these phases where I'm really into like crime, like murder mystery stuff. So that's why I recently saw this like that like murder Sudoku.
Yeah, Allie was like going through my basket of non-screen stuff upstairs. And
yeah.
I bought one of those like it's like mystery murder Sudoku logic problems.
Because I saw a TikTok of this girl with all of her like hobbies, and it's like when you have to pick at night, and like I think it's funny because sometimes you like have all these things in front of you, and then you just end up scrolling on your phone.
For sure.
And so it's like which one will I pick? And it's like the markers and the coloring book. It's that thing. It's like the junk journal. Like like what are you gonna pick?
Yeah.
But so there's this game that I used to play on my iPad called Elmwood Trail, and it's basically like you're just solving a murder or a disappearance or something, but like your phone or your iPad like is the person that disappeared's phone, so you're like trying to figure out
interesting
like what happened, but you're like the detective, so you're the detective like looking at the phone, and then you like look at her social media and look at like tag, like it's like very like intricate, and I got so frustrated with it because I couldn't get past this one part of it, so I was just like screw it. Could have probably just went on Reddit and like figured it out and then moved on, but like I can't with that kind of stuff. Like
no.
I'm
gonna cheat.
I'm in Criminal Minds. Like what?
I am a detective.
And it's fun because it's just free. Like everything you do is free. Like you have to like solve stuff, but it's free. Like
how do they get away with that?
To like
pay for the app?
No.
I just feel like nothing. Maybe
there's like some ads, but like
okay.
not like a ton of ads. So. Anyways, there's this other one that I just downloaded called like Suspects or something, and it's like actually where you have the phone of the person that disappears, and it's like actually timed. So like I'll get texts throughout the day. Yeah. Like
that's I couldn't. I feel like I couldn't operate that way because like.
Well, it's like on my iPad. I have the notifications turned off. It's not like a time. Like, I don't need to like go on there. But like they're going out, and so she's like I can see her texting. You're just watching her text essentially, and there's all of these like group chats, and she like doesn't come home the night of her birthday. So then you have to like right now, since I started last night, all of her friends are like, why hasn't she responded all day? Whatever. Like that's what's happening right now. And like there's like the photo album, all the photos she took the night before that came through as she took them. Yeah, it's very cool. But sucks about it is like there's the coin, so it's like your next text messages will come in 8 hours because right now they're all asleep.
Right.
And
they're all asleep.
Yeah. So I can do that, or I can like use coins to like make it quicker.
Yeah.
And then there's certain text messages and certain emails and certain photos that are locked that I can like unlock, and like every day I get but more it's just coins, but the only thing I don't like about it is it's so slow. Like I'm like I just want to solve it, like I just want to figure it out. There's this like creepy weird like stalker guy she matched with, so like I'm trying to figure that out, and like obviously that's the obvious answer, but it's definitely not that, so like I'm trying to
can't be that obvious,
right? So but it's fun. So
wow, that's fun.
Yeah, those are all of my I guess screen activities.
They can't possibly be all of your screen activities.
No, it's not. Love Island Finale was last night.
Okay.
And spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, Brittany and Bryce, or Brittany's their ship name. Bryce and Trinity won. They're gorge. They're amazing. I love them. I'm rooting for them for life.
Okay. What's the likelihood they actually stay together?
They seem pretty good. Pretty. This was also the first time there was 4 women of color in the final 4.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah. I did binge America's Sweetheart today, and I have one thing to say about that show.
I have actually quite a few bullet points to say about that show, but you start.
There is so much fluff in that show that like I get like certain things where they like like kind of dive into someone's story, like Klein, or like dive into Faith's story or like whatever. But then there's just like this whole segment of them just like sitting and like eating food, and I'm like, okay, I don't care about this, and I'm like fast forwarding.
Yeah.
I just don't care. Or like when they were talking about the museum, I'm like, I don't care. Like
Yeah.
fast forward. Like I don't have an hour and a half for each episode, you guys. Like
Yeah. So that kind of goes with one of my notes. And I feel like, you know, there was the original Making the Team show that was from years ago. That was like a reality TV show about making the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. And then they decided to reboot in more documentary style. But I still feel like the show focuses way too much on the auditions, right? I think this was only 7 or 8 episodes, and like 5 of them were the audition process.
which honestly,
And like, so we have a whole fucking football season crammed into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, what?
no, and I get that, but also I think people watch for the auditions. Like I feel very strongly about that though, in the fact of like The Voice is another really great example that uses like 6 episodes for auditions. Like,
Yeah. You just like move on.
like if they're not, if like I don't need to know that their dad was like this amazing musician that
Yeah,
passed
I
away.
mean-
Like and then they don't make it, and I'm like, okay, well why did you waste my time of me getting sad? Like we don't need to like dive into every audition. Like
Well, yeah, they do definitely dive into people that don't make it, but I feel like they have to do that because otherwise you would just assume that every backstory person is going to make it, and that's no fun.
would you put yourself like in their shoes, like
Yeah.
right now in this world, like
Yep.
would you be one of the people that would be like, yeah, like I'll be interviewed, like I'll be a person that like
Is
yeah,
on the show.
like, or would you be like those other rookies that were just like there?
Yeah, I think knowing what I know about the dark side of the internet and like bullying and the shit that people like nitpick about people that are in the public eye, no, I don't know. I don't want that.
I think it's hard because they're so young.
They
and
don't
like
know.
they're naive, and I think that it's like
Well, I think that's what happened to Reese.
yeah.
I think she agreed as a rookie to do it, and it was season 1, and now she's like fucking famous and can't go to the grocery store without being seen, and she's like, I don't want that. I don't
Yeah.
want that anymore.
I know, I feel
think
so bad.
I think you know how on last week's episode of Us, I talked about how there are probably some little girls who like grew up wanting to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader and kind of got their experience ruined by the show. I think Reese is one of those people. I think not maybe as a little girl, but like she was on the Bama dance team. Like she wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and then her timing just happened to coincide with this, and she was a rookie in season 1, and now her life is not what she planned,
Yeah.
right? And like that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the same thing with Anna Kate. Like Anna Kate was one of the people that you were like following along in the first season, and then she was like, I don't want anything to do
and
with
she
this.
joined because her sister was on it, and so it was like she went to TCU, and it was this dream of her to like, you know, be like my sister and be a DCC, and then all of a sudden it was like people are mean, and because they are, people on the internet are mean.
And the same thing with like Charlie and all of them. Like they were like, I don't
want
want
to be interviewed.
Like, I don't. Yeah.
So a couple other comments. One of the other interesting things though about auditions is it feels like in prior seasons, this is kind of nitpicky, but like they made a big deal about potentially having to cut vets for rookies.
Yeah.
And this season they didn't even like touch it. They basically just said like that's not
See,
happening.
they did talk about it though a little bit because they were talking about, I don't remember
Well,
her
the one
name.
girl got injured, but otherwise,
Yeah, I
That's it.
definitely remember them talking about it a little bit, but like, yeah, I never understood that in the first season. Like, I was like, wait, I don't get it. So they like have to re-audition, and then once they get the training camp, then they're just good. Like, I was like confused.
yeah.
I mean, it's still slightly just like the whole thing is a little dated to me. Like, I think.
Well,
like,
I wrote that down too. I mean, literally, so then after watching it, right, I get served things about they're currently auditioning for next season as we speak, or they're in training camp right now, and so I'm like getting served some of the people that got cut are back at training camp again, and so you're like,
I really liked Savannah.
I know, yeah, so she's back. Her hair, that was rough. Like, why did they just not leave her blonde?
Oh, I actually didn't mind it that
I didn't
much.
like it.
She was just so adorable.
No, she was so
really
precious.
care.
Yeah, she was so cute. I also made a note. So I think it is fun. I think I would still watch it if it was a different team. However, it is very fun to watch as a Cowboys fan. And there's like little things that you pick up on because you are a Cowboys fan. So in Savannah's, all the interviews, do you remember how she was doing an interview in on a bed with a jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy that got traded mid-season. So as a Cowboys fan, it's kind of depressing to like see her sitting there in a Micah Parsons jersey, because you're like, cool. When she was doing those interviews, he was still on our team. And then halfway through the season, he left. So that sucks.
Yeah, tough.
And also as a Cowboys fan, when they're like talking about getting excited and they're like, oh, we can make the playoffs. We can do it. And I'm like, I know how this ends. And you don't make the playoffs. It's like, womp womp. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like dated also in the sense of like, there's still this like physique that you have to have. There's still
that's what you mean by dated, not like
but I get it in the sense of like you have to be that fit to be able to do that kind of like endurance in a sense.
Yeah, you probably cannot dance for 3.5 straight hours without being fit to begin with, but yes.
But and then like them like basically wearing no clothes, like
no, you're not going to do that with like a curvy body.
No.
You're just not. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. But anyways,
I mean, I'm still going to continue to watch it as long as they continue to put it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's entertaining, but like I don't know, like the way some reality TV shows are edited, I'm like, you guys, like this is such fucking unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, please, like
cut it a little bit.
Like, show something else.
Yeah.
Like,
or just have less episodes.
Like,
you just don't need that many episodes.
Yeah. And then I don't know why I keep doing this. I watched every episode of Elle except for the last episode, and I need to watch it.
Okay, well, so I moved on to Running Point. I know you've already watched it, but that's what I went to instead of Elle.
Okay.
So I haven't even touched Elle.
Okay. It's really cute. I feel like, I think last time I talked about it, I was like, I feel like it's not getting like great reviews.
Yeah, that's what you said.
But the more I've watched it, the more I'm like, no, this reminds me of like just like the drama of it, and like the fact they're like 8-minute episodes ish. I'm like, okay, no, this is giving like
classic
like Gossip Girl, 90210. Like it's giving like plot lines that are following through.
Yeah.
Which I like. Again, I wish, people could just make longer seasons, because I miss that. But like, I mean, I think it's cute. People are like, well, why is it like all about her like going through this hardship in life when like the whole point of Legally Blonde is that she's going through a hardship?
Yeah.
But I mean, the Lexi Minitire, I think is her name, the girl who plays Elle, she made a really good point about like, she's like, well, was she meant to only go through one hardship in life?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
do you only go through like one growth moment and then you're a better person?
Because she's like, what did everyone really expect the show to be about? Were we just supposed to like have me like in La La Land?
Yeah.
Like, that's not realistic.
No.
Like, if we're gonna make a show, it's got to have a conflict,
a plot,
of sorts.
Yeah, and I guess that's a good point. Like, even if she does go through a hardship in high school, it doesn't mean that she doesn't go to this collegiate bubble
and they talk,
they
talk about it in Legally Blonde too. Like, you just kind of like make the connection, like, oh, like this girl's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, like,
she doesn't get whatever the hell on her LSAT without being smart.
Right. But then in this, you're seeing that like actually in school she is smart, but that's not actually what the show is focused on. The show is focused on, there's certain things happening with the law. There's certain things happening with her school. There's certain things happening where like she needs to like step up and like, do things. And I think that's really important to like
getting to the other, yeah.
And they make like fun little jokes about like, oh, have you ever considered being a lawyer? And she's like, no. Like, like she's very much like, no, that's not. And there's like little romance drama triangle. Of course there is. So it's cute. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm a fan.
It's on my list. I think after I finish Running Point, that's where I will head to. I feel like, so I can't remember if I said this, but I had to rewatch season 1, partially because like I don't remember what happened, and partially because I just enjoy it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's tough. I feel like every time a show I watch comes out with a new season, I have to go back and rewatch. I know you don't do that.
No. I do not.
No. Do you just remember what happened? Unless it's, okay, well that doesn't count. Mm-hmm. But like, I did that with the House of the Dragon show. I did that with, what else did I recently go back and like rewatch an old season?
I'm just always watching something new, so.
Yeah, you don't have time for that. So anyway, rewatched all of season 1. Forgot how good it's actually a great show. I think one thing that stands, I had two thoughts after rewatching season 1. Number one, Kate Hudson is one of those actresses that I don't have her pigeonholed into a character. And so I feel like I can watch her in anything and she can take on that character and I enjoy watching it.
She has range. So that's what we call actors with range.
Okay. Whereas, unfortunately for him, the guy who plays her fiance,
Schmidt
is just Schmidt. Like, I can't see him. Now, it's kind of the same character, so it, like, doesn't totally not work. But I'm like, I just can't see you as anybody else.
Definitely not the same character at all. But, like,
I mean,
Schmidt is, like, so raunchy. That guy's, like, so, like, Jewish and, like...
Schmidt is also Jewish.
I know, but, like, he's... Whatever. Well, okay, so it's interesting that you say that because I think that a lot of people would disagree with you about Kate Hudson. I think a lot of people pigeonhole her from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Andy Anderson. Like, I think of her as Andy Anderson. Now, can I think she can do literally anything else? Yes. Like, I think her ability to play any character is great, but, like, for me, she's Andy Anderson. Whereas, like, same thing, but, like, definitely with...
However, the irony is I actually feel like Andy Anderson and this character are kind of similar.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, like, Kate Hudson just plays Kate Hudson. Like, her characters are all very similar. Same thing with Bride Wars. It's, like, the same character. Oh, yeah, they're, like, all the same. And so, but, yeah, no. The guy who plays her fiance, yeah, Schmidt is just, like, that's what he's known for. Like, that's a TV show.
No, I guess it is different. Yes, it's a TV show versus movie.
And, like, a sitcom TV show.
Kate Hudson has never been in, like, a long-running sitcom.
Also, New Girl's literally just Friends, but, like...
on the other side of the country.
Yeah, and like in a different generation.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
How I Met Your Mother is Friends in a different generation in the same city.
Yeah.
Whereas New Girl is
But like
on the
but
other
How
side.
I Met Your Mother has that whole plot of like How I Met Your Mother. Like New Girl is just kind of like New Girl.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
it is,
shit's happening.
Yeah, it's just in different cities than Friends. But
I always watch New Girl at the dentist.
Random choice, okay.
Well, it's just like, it's just always there. Like New Girl and Modern Family.
The other really fun nugget from season 1 is, I don't know if you remember this because you didn't rewatch it, but when they lose, also spoiler alert, sorry if you didn't watch, I'm going to spoil season 1, TBD I guess on season 2.
You should just know by this point if we're talking about a TV show or
it's
or
probably
movie,
a spoiler.
yeah, like just skip.
So they lose game 7 and a guy throws a buzzer beater game winning shot from the other team at the very end. That guy plays for the Spurs.
Oh, period.
Like that. He is an actual basketball player who plays for the San Antonio Spurs.
Did you know that guy that plays I forget his name. He's like he like went on the date with her. Like he's like the troublemaker.
Oh, Travis.
Travis. You know that's what's his face? Tom Hanks' son.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like him at all.
Really? It's Tom Hanks' son. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, that is very crazy.
Also, I forgot that I'm wearing one of Lila's headbands throughout this entire shoot, so.
What's his name? Oh, yeah, Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
Whoa, I did not know that. He does not look like him at all.
I see it.
Oh, I did not see it at all. Anyway, so watch season 1, now I'm about halfway through season 2. So... one of the things I loved is it literally just like picks up right where season 1 left off.
Oh yeah.
And it's like there's no
and it's got renewed for season 3. So like season 2 does like end kind of like on a
cliffhanger. So did season 1. And it picked right up.
Actually, speaking of like shows that like just shows nobody wants this, just like in the same like world.
When does that new season come out?
I don't know, but I had a client like discovery call and I was like in my like little presentation that I like talk about like my family and I mention the podcast. I mention I don't mention that like I didn't mention that it was like a Jewish household. Like I didn't like have to like I don't remember how it got there. But and she was like, wait, so is your life just like nobody wants this? And I was like, actually yes, it's exactly like nobody wants this. So yes. But
if the sisters had a slightly larger age gap, they definitely seem closer in age than we do. But otherwise, yes, we are them. Okay,
other media thing, because I feel like we've been talking forever.
Go for it.
So I got a really special thing that I pre-ordered a long time ago, And I had to like reach out and be like, oh my god, like I'm moving, like this hasn't even been shipped yet, like whatever. And they were like, no, yeah, it hasn't even been fulfilled yet, so like what's your new address? Like they were basically like, yeah, you're not getting it. And then it shipped literally 24 hours later, and I was like, well wait, no, I still live at this address.
Wait, not yet.
And they were like, oh yeah, it's still going to the original address. Came in like 2 days. Like I'm like, oh, so whatever. Okay, so do you know what it is?
It looks like a vinyl.
Right, I don't own a record player. Let's just start there. So I got the Heated Rivalry vinyl.
Like the soundtrack?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you the tour, okay?
Oh,
So
no touchy.
So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm like holding it. But so basically there's two vinyls in here.
Okay.
One of them has like all of like the songs, so like you know, I'll Believe in Anything, My Man, My Man, like all of those songs that like I listen to all the time.
Yeah, all the things she said.
Yeah. Like these are all on my playlist with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have all of the songs that like play like, you know, for the first time, like all of those songs like that the sound artist like Peter, like he has all those on Spotify. But anyways, so I'm gonna show you a quick tour.
Oh.
So if you're looking, it's literally just like a ton of pictures that literally nobody else has. Let me just start there.
What do you mean nobody else has?
Like these photos aren't on social. I mean, some of them are, but like that's not on social media. That's not on social media. That's not on social media. Like.
There's a picture of the other couple kissing.
Okay, so one side.
Oh, she's like taking them out, y'all. Really, you should watch on YouTube. Whoa.
Has Shane's little like basically Pokemon card of him.
Pokemon card.
And it says where he's born, his position. He likes hockey, working out, doing yoga, reading ginger ale, and spending time at my cottage. Hidden talent, bird calls. And then it comes with a little wrap like for his side. Like his little...
Oh, so each disc is like a...
So each disc, you could get the ones that were literally blue and red, or you could get the frost ones. So I got the frost because I thought they looked cooler.
Whoa.
And if you look, which you definitely can't see on there, it says I might open and the room number, like, in there. Can you see that?
No.
Like it says I might open.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
And so, like, and then I'll put it in, like... this little thing, and like to be honest, like of what I've spent on the magazines of them, like this was so worth it. This was like under $40, and like
whoa,
yeah,
I was definitely expecting you to say a lot bigger number.
Yeah, and then it comes with like this, but don't fret because we can use the other side. So I think his side is like all of the like instrumental stuff, and then Ilya's side is. Like, I don't know how vinyls work. I'm gonna get a record player. It's gonna be great.
Are you really?
Of course, yes. Because listening to, okay, it says 1221, 1221,
1221,
and then it says I might knock, or yeah, right there.
Wow.
And yeah, and then his obviously has his little thing.
I still can't believe that our episode about Heated Rivalry was episode 81.
And, oh no! Oh my god.
It got bent, y'all.
Wait, no, like I'm actually gonna crash out about that. Fast cars, beautiful people playing hockey, chirping and winning. And his hidden talent is he makes an incredible tuna melt. Wait, I'm actually gonna crash out that it's bent.
It's okay. It's okay.
So anyways, those are my men. And that's my little, I was really excited when it came in the mail.
So cute.
Yeah. So.
I probably don't need more wine because it's a Monday.
Still in a little bit of a slump with.
Hold on. Are we done with TV before you move on to reading? Is
Well,
that where you were moving on to?
Well, I was just going to say one more thing about Heated Rivalry, which is actually about Hudson Williams. So, he was in Paris. And he got, like, followed by what they call, like, autograph hunters, who are basically paparazzi, but, like, they're people that, like, bring headshots and ask for them to sign it so they can, like, sell their signature.
Yeah.
Essentially. And these guys, like, followed his van, like, to where he's staying. Like, and he wasn't staying in a hotel, he was staying at, like, a residence. And so he followed them there. And Hudson was, like, pissed. he, like, got out of the van and, like, yelled at them, like, took a pen and, like, threw it, like, took the headshots and tried to, like, light it on fire. There's, like, a whole video of it, which people aren't, like, if you, like, see it posted somewhere, like, people are like, no, like, delete this, like, it's not, like, whatever. But, like, there's, like, an article so you can, like, watch the video. And his, like, girlfriend's there, and she's, like, she's so cute. She, like, grabs the headshots and he, like, throws on the ground and, like, gives them back to them. And she's just, like, go away. It's so funny. But, and everyone's, like, you know, like, they didn't, like, expect it to get this big.
Yeah.
But, like, people just, like, are so disrespectful. And it's, like, at this rate, there's, like, probably not even going to be, like, another season after this because, like, they can't fucking deal with this anymore. Like, it's so fucked. And, like, it's funny because all the comments are, like, wow, like, when Chappell Roan did this, no one was backing her up. And it's, like, yeah, but Chappell Roan's just, like, always rude. Like,
yeah.
And, like, Hudson Williams, there's so many, like, he's always, like, talking to fans. Like, someone commented and they were, like, I literally saw him in that same outfit today and, like, talked to him and he, like, was like, hey, I'm not taking photos, but, like, asked where we were from, asked our name. Like, he's, like, a very nice person. He just, like, no one wants to be, like, treated that
like
way.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, especially when he's with his, like, family. I'm just saying I stand with Hudson Williams. And also, did I ever talk about, like, when Peloton deleted, like, his ad?
No.
Oh, yeah, and I definitely don't stand with Peloton.
Wait, what happened?
So Hudson, like, had this, like, of course, because people just fish out everything. Like, if I got famous, like, people would find, like, the craziest shit of me. Like, I swear to God.
Yeah. People are crazy.
Yeah, and so there's this photo of him from, like early high school with a swastika, like, on his, like, forehead that, like, one of his friends drew on him or something, like, which is totally not okay. But, like, he was like, I had no idea at that age, like, what, like,
yeah.
You know, and, like, how many things, like, that, like, when I was in high school, like, that, people would do shit like that all the time, like, and say derogatory terms, and, like, always do that, and it's just, like, you know, someone that, like, is jealous of his success pulled that photo out of, like, you know, the grave and was like, okay, like, actually, no, he's, you know, this, and, like, it's like,
yikes.
Why? And so
Peloton pulled his ad,
and, like, no one else did. Like, everyone, like, I mean, Hudson doesn't give a shit. Like, he doesn't, like, do statements. Like, he's not really, he's, like, kind of above all of that, but, like, he's just, like, I don't.
Interesting. I didn't hear about any of that.
Yeah. I mean, I try to keep up with, like, all of it, obviously, but, like, it's just silly. Like, I think, like, Peloton, like, respectfully, no one's gonna think that you, like, no one thinks that, like, a hella...
He supports that, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever. But...
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'm jumping ahead to something because it is related to what we're talking about, but somebody commented asking for your thoughts on Connor's Emmy nomination.
Oh, guys, I reposted it. I'm so excited for him. I can't wait for the Emmys. It actually, like, when I found out, there's actually such a cute video of, like, fans telling Hudson about it when he was signing autographs because Hudson's not online, so he didn't, like, know, and, like, it was different time zone, so he probably hadn't, like, talked to Connor or anything, and he was, like, visibly so excited, like, he was like, oh my god, like, I'm so happy for him, whatever, but, no, I mean, I'm just so happy for him because I feel like he just got snubbed so short because he can't be nominated for anything related to Heated Rivalry, really, like, that's global, so, or not global, but, like, he can't be, like, because it's a Canadian show and he's American, and, it just doesn't, so, that's why, like, when Hudson won that, like, Best Actor award, like, I'm so glad he was, like, I share this with my, like, brooding Russian, like, you know, whatever, but, no, and I think he honestly deserves it. It's the only time I've ever watched a full SNL episode, and, I thought it was hilarious, but I also just love him, so, like, I mean, like, respectfully, SNL is not funny, like, it's not funny at all, but, like, and some of the skits are just really painful to watch, like, one of his skits was so not funny,
That's kind of a hot take.
It is not. I feel like most people I talk to, they're like, no, I agree with you.
I mean, I don't watch SNL, so I don't really have an opinion, but...
Just, like, Connor has so much potential, I'm, like, just wish the skits were better.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm glad that the last skit was something that he had written, so, like, it was amazing. I think that's, like, specifically, like, why,
I mean, I think to your point about him having potential, like, he will do something else that will get nominated for something. He's young.
Oh, 100%.
He's got plenty of
He's
time.
got so much that he's already done that's gonna be like,
It's gonna be fine.
No, yeah, I'm just happy for him, but yeah.
Okay, one more, like, TV movie thing before we move on to books. The USA lost. I know you don't really care, but we have to comment on the World Cup.
Okay.
Because it's still happening.
Okay.
And so the USA lost. Sad. By the time this episode airs, we will have gotten through the semis, and there will be 2 teams left. So there's 4 teams left right now, and we're heading into this week. There's 2 semifinal games. I'm still rooting for England. So, yeah.
Nice.
Books? Nothing?
No, I can't read right now. I don't know why.
I finished The Sun is Also a Star. I did not like the ending, so that's unfortunate. I really liked the book, and I still gave it 4 stars, but the ending was just like, what? To me. So that's a bummer. I have barely started it, but as you have seen my husband with a book over the last week or so, he has gotten back into reading. And so he bought the...
Yes, I can see that.
Yes, he bought the physical copies of the Red Rising series. And so read like 4 pages of the first one. Because he bought them, and so now I'm gonna read them.
Nice.
They're in my house. We had one comment or submission in the question box this week, responding to the conversation we had about Water for Elephants, the musical.
Oh yeah.
And they were saying to read the book, and that the book is actually even better than the movie. So now I'm thinking maybe I should read the book because I do want to watch the movie. We should watch it together. Robert Pattinson and Reese Witherspoon, in all of our spare time.
Yeah.
To watch movies. We barely find time for this, let alone. However, I did see another musical last week. It feels like they're all really clumped together right now. That was amazing. It's called Suffs. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay. It is about the suffragettes. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you don't know what that is, it's the women who fought for women's right to vote. And that's what it's about. It's about women getting the right to vote. It was amazing. The songs were incredible. Obviously the performances were incredible. The story was great. I mean, you know what happens, but I was still on the edge of my seat. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? And I loved that. And literally the next day, Sam was playing, Googled the songs to play them. And that's how you know it's a good show, is when we want to listen to the soundtrack the next day. So obviously by the time that this episode airs, it will have maybe a day left in Chicago. But if it is coming to a city near you and you like shows, highly, highly, highly recommend. It was very, very good. So
nice.
Sam said he said it was the best show he saw this year.
Oh wow.
We saw Kinky Boots, and I think Kinky Boots is amazing. But it was definitely the best new musical that I've seen in a very long time.
I'm still thinking about my bent Illinois.
Is that going to ruin this episode because you're so distracted by your bent card?
I'm just going to take them out of here.
Okay, well, the last thing on my list was a question for you.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
How's packing going?
This one's bent too. I already talked about that.
I mean, you did you talked about how you did the kitchen today, but...
Yeah, started the kitchen, haven't really done anything else. This is now my time to pack. Yeah, no, it hasn't really started yet, so ask me next week.
Okay, so maybe we should put that next week. Okay, then I'm going to bring up my other thing, even though I know we've been chatting for a while. You have been to Windy City Smokeout, yes?
Yes.
So...
I already hate music festivals when it's hot and gross. Add country music and more people that I don't like, it sucks.
Interesting. So
if you like country music and you like food, sure, it's fun, but I don't know, just the ambiance of folks, I just...
It's not your vibe.
It's not my group of people.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of my friends go, not that my friends aren't my people, but I just country music is just, that's not my world.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not usually a music festival person either. And so I'm never, especially like the prices these days, I'm never really ever tempted to like go. But I saw a lot of clips from the weekend of it, and I do like country music, and some like great barbecue places from Texas come.
Yeah, I mean the food's good. I mean it's basically like a mini Lollapalooza but like country version.
With barbecue.
Yes, that is country version in my head.
What food is there at Lala?
Literally every single restaurant that exists just down the street.
Oh, really?
For like 3 miles, yes. They just all have their own little hut. There's so much food.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought Lala was like just music.
No, there's food, drinks.
Well, I mean, I know there's food and drinks, but I didn't think it was about the food and drinks.
No, but it's basically like how Taste of Chicago looks.
Oh,
but like
interesting.
All the way down that street, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, well...
I mean, I wouldn't bring your kids there.
I have no intention of bringing my children to a music festival. That sounds like the worst day ever.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own.
Okay.
I won't even ever set foot into Lala again.
You said that.
I know, but then like it was a whole thing.
I understand that.
With the Sabrina Carpenter not being able to get tickets, crying in your house, like I was upset. So like I didn't care what day she was going. Like love Tate McRae. Like I'm not going to Lala. Like love these artists. No. I didn't even get to see Sabrina. We were so far back. Like it's not. No, I would rather have paid $400 for one concert to see Sabrina than $400 for 4 days of Lala.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But anyways,
okay. Well, I guess those are her thoughts on Windy City Smokeout. Okay.
No hate to anyone who attended.
No, yeah, I was just really curious.
I support everyone's. I mean, I just went through a heated rivalry vinyl for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so
that's fair. Everybody has their own things they like. Okay, fuck, marry, kill for the week.
Okay.
We actually have, the category comes with 4 things. And so we're going to do fuck, marry, kill, BFF.
Great.
Okay? It's kind of inspired by last week.
Great.
The seasons.
Killing spring, because spring's stupid. I love fall, but I'm gonna fuck it.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, I understand.
And I'm gonna marry summer, because summer is just good vibes, you know? Mm-hmm. You want good vibes forever.
Yeah, forever.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't love the heat, but like good vibes.
Yeah.
You know? And winter is my best friend because I just, you know, vibes. Like, love winter. Like, you know, good, solid friend.
Okay.
I guess.
So, I know last week I killed my birthday. So this feels like a little hypocritical.
I mean, I just killed spring and birthday was like my favorite, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, your birthday is in spring.
Yeah,
also.
Technically.
Because my birthday's also...
my birthday's the cusp, kind of.
I mean, in like the world where we all think of Memorial Day as summer, yes, it's cusp. In like actuality, when summer is June 21st, like it's not.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was actually thinking I might kill summer.
Okay.
I just like, I feel like it gets so much hype, and like there are things I like about summer, but it's also like things I don't like about summer. And I think spring is my BFF because it's my birthday, and so we'll be BFFs in the spring. And then I feel like fall, you just have to fuck fall. I feel like that just makes sense.
Marry winter.
And then marry winter and like just be cozy forever.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I think that's my answer.
Sick.
Okay, if you made it all the way to the end, because we've been chatting for a very long time, I think wine makes us chattier.
Well, perhaps, but also just like it not being a Sunday and me feeling like shit.
Comment with an emoji that represents your favorite season.
Period. That's cute.
And we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Cheers.
Things that, I guess I probably shouldn't say this.
Have to make.
I just spilled that on me.
Oh, okay. Good thing it's white.
Love you guys. You need help.